restart that. Okay, so we've got a level on our hatchet that we can go through. Okay, so the YouTube recording is back on now. So welcome back. Let's do the level up on our hatchet. Oh, the new favorite. You may add +3 attack, wound, and push to a single target. So any of your ranged attacks by marking it with your favorite. When the target dies, it will drop the favorite. Ah, push is nice. And then attacking 2, immobilizing, and moving 4. Okay, so it seems like a fairly obvious thing. We're going to take the new favorite, and we're just going to swap it for the old favorite. Doesn't seem controversial. I think we're going to start getting the targets now on... Oh, hold on, this is the brute, sorry. One model card. A +1 shield. Add 1 +1 shield self card. That doesn't seem bad. Let's give that a try. We've got a perk down here. We'll replace a +1 with a +3 again. Okay, so we don't have any story quests that we can do. I do want to try and make sure we've unlocked the areas for the story quests though, because I want to get further through on those. So we've done one of everyone's now, right? So let's see if we can find South Shield. See if we can unlock it. Unlock Amber Hill. Unlock Lowtown. Unlock South Shield. Okay, so we're going to do this one. An Unlikely Alliance. After pushing the Vermlings away from Sayamiet, they have joined forces with more southern Inox tribes and are blocking any trade into South Shield. The Brute wants to keep peace in the area. Survive 10 more rounds. I'm not sure I want to do a 10 more round one again. I don't like the infinite respawning quests. That just don't seem very fun. We haven't done any jobs yet. A Vermling tribe has fallen ill. I think the jobs are repeatable quests that we can go on. While you are adjacent to 3 or more monsters, gain 1 shield. That's interesting. We don't have a head item on the Brute. Let's give that a try. Shall we? Boots of speed. Yeah, let's try that for the chainmail hood. Okay, everyone looks good. I've got to up the difficulty though. Set it back to hard. Okay, we're going to try and get the chainmail hood. Oh, yeah. Oh, we had to add a -1. No, but the Brute has ignore -1 penalty, so that's okay. Let's go. The crypt is easy to find. You just need to follow the musty smell to the front door, which lies smashed on the ground. One of the dangers of being a mercenary is taking jobs like these for granted. It's just then when they can grab you around the throat when you least expect it. Okay, so what have we got? Arch, living bones, and living corpses. Kill a monster by dealing 4 more damage than required. Use your equipped items number of times greater than or equal to your level. Not going to be easy to do that one. So we'll go with Dynamo. Kill 5 or more monsters. End each of your turn adjacent to a wall. Kill 5 or more monsters, should be fine. Kill an undamaged monster with a single attack. Collect 1 or more money tokens by performing a loot action while you are adjacent to 2 monsters. Let's try Executioner. What I'm hoping here is... no, it's not going to work, is it? I thought we could use Disintegration Ray, but they've got too much health for that. We'll try Executioner. I don't think we're going to pull off Pickpocket. Aggressor. Did I hit the wrong one? I thought this was supposed to be the chainmail helmet. During your attack, add wound to the entire attack action. Okay, never mind. I might have hit the wrong one. So it's 2 rooms. An unhealthy coloured miasma fills this tomb. You realise getting this job done and back out into the fresh air would be wise. Okay, so what do we start with? 3 living corpses. 3 living bones. 1 living corpse elite. So the living corpses are fairly slow. There is a 6 damage trap. How much movement do you have with your pushes? Move 3, push 2. So new favourite is an obvious one to get going. I think we're going to try move 3, push 2. And we're going to try and push him into there. Brute, you're going to do your normal opener. Something like this. And just go towards the end. Tinkerer. What do I want you to do? And the Scoundrel. So being able to open wounds on the skeletons is going to give me extra damage, as is poison. No, the Scoundrel is not going to be... No one's going to be adjacent for the Scoundrel to use her adjacency on. So I could move 3, attack and poison, and then something like fall back. Or could I get here? Yeah, move 3 poison. Shame we can't immobilize. That's really helpful, being able to immobilize, especially these living creeps. And I think we're going to have to Visage of the Inevitable one of these guys. What if we do it a different way? If we go towards the end... So at the moment, that means the hatchet is likely to take a bunch of damage. Because he'll have pushed there. And then the skeleton warriors are probably going to come for him. What happens if he moves over here fairly quickly? So on 15, and then you go on 60. So if the hatchet moves here, or here, it doesn't matter, or even here. Tinkerer, what do you do? So what if you stun shot the big guy? Well, you could just do a... You've got your move 2 disarm. That's perfect. Move 2 disarm. And then toxic bolt that guy. Perfect. Okay, I like that. Okay, so these guys are supposed to move slow and not do anything. But they're supposed to go slow, move not a lot, and hit hard. They're going fairly quickly, and they're hitting hard, and they're moving fairly far. So Living Bones Elite are going to hit targets 3, and they're going to attack each person, take the same person with all 3 attacks, so that's 12 damage. Okay. This could get dangerous. Then what we're going to go here, because I can put invisibility on the scoundrel and hopefully absorb these attacks. I want to move here. Yes. Kill. The hatchet might have to take one of the attacks on. It's better than the alternative. Move over here. Disarm. Poison. Yes. Oh, we immobilized him. Score. Most luck we've had all game. Ah, he moved through the enemy. Okay. Receive 5 damage. Seriously? Wow. Okay, we're already on burning cards. Better not burn second wind because I'm probably going to want that. Burn double throw. Undo waypoint. Hold on. Undo. 7. Try and hit him as hard as I possibly can. So, Brute, I want you to disarm him as quickly as you can. And probably a spare dagger. But that's a 1 and a 1, which isn't going to do it. Unstoppable charge does enough damage. But it doesn't go until much later. Let's do that. Tinkerer, you're going to do your normal thing. You're going to... So, net shooter means we'll immobilize, we'll move across and we'll stun shot. We're going to stun powder. So we'll venom shiv with a stun. I can attack, poison, and immobilize him. But then I don't have any movement on the top. We might as well do it like that. Hatchet, what do I want you doing? You can actually probably go later on. Got one up here as well. That I kind of need to get rid of. You don't have any pulls, do you? No. Nor do you have a stun anywhere. So let's put you here. Be next to the Brute. Very, very late, yeah. So I want to put you on Overwatch. Ideally, I want an attack that doesn't have... Oh, that's probably okay. Range 4. Yeah, that's fine. So the living bones aren't attacking. These guys are moving to an attacking 5, moving to an attacking 4. So does that change anything that I want to do? Probably not. Don't need to stun it though, because he's not attacking. Because I've got the poison on, it means he won't be healing himself. Yeah? It does mean I might find it harder to kill him. to remobilize you. Down here, do that. So what happens if I just skip the movement and then just push him back into the trap? That should kill him. Yeah, done. Then do this. And hope we get a good roll. Of course we didn't get a good roll. That would be too much to hope for. Move over here. Slightly overkill him, but at least he's no longer around. Okay, so what do we want the plan here to be? So Brute, you still don't have any jumps, right? Because being able to push this guy into the trap, or pull him into the trap, Tinkerer. You got your hook gun, you do. How late could the Brute go? You've got an attack and a push. So move 2, shield, and then we could attack if necessary. It's not a terrible thing for the Brute to do. We've used up Visage of the Invisible. So where do we want to put the focus? So I think we can mostly dodge away from these guys if we're careful. I'll certainly dodge away from the big guy. We might take might take a hit from the smaller guy. Unless there's anything we can do. Something the battle bot would save us. But maybe we should keep him handy. I don't need a stun, really. Tinkerer, you could heal. There's some efficiency. There's a range of 4. 1, 2. So if you did something like this, hatchet, you move to here, then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That lets you hit this guy, and that would be for quite a large amount of damage. Tinkerer, you could then heal him and move. It doesn't really matter where you move to, just move over here. If you go as late as possible, you then have the ability to scoundrel, that is, find out where they are and attack. I like that. Let's do that. Okay, so the living corpses aren't attacking, they're just moving and muddling. Living bones aren't attacking either. Okay. Not sure if this is a good or a bad turn for us. I think the strategy should stay the same. They were going to move to here. Or you could move to here. Probably doesn't make a difference. Let's go here. Reason being, if I can get either the living corpse to block the entrance for the skeleton warrior is what I'm thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip the movement. Efficiency. And he gets a wound on him. Okay. Let's heal. Yeah. I don't think it's worth ink bombing, is it? What's the scoundrel going to be able to do? No, because the scoundrel can then move in here, deal a fairly large amount of damage to that guy. The brute's also got some attack cards. Yeah, no, I don't think we want to. So brute, you are... So I think we attack for 2 here. And then the brute's double attack will... or not. We're going to move 2 here. Or do I... Let's make certain of it. Or as best we can, make certain of it. This is okay, because he's wounded, it means he's auto-dead next turn. I may as well push him away. Not going to make much difference. Scoundrel. I want to use this attack, so I need to use... Ah, the attacks are actually the same, aren't they? Yeah. So I need to use this movement. I want to put you here. Should I poison? No, let's save the poison. Here comes the ×0 again. We're on that roll. I think that's the 6th one we've seen so far today. So I think... choose Fatal Advance just to make sure that we've taken this guy out. So Hatchet, do you have any movement and pushing left? Do not. Attack 3, range 3, move 3. That seems perfectly reasonable. Brute, you will take care of this guy. Then you're just going to move probably up here to body block. Scoundrel, you could pull him through the trap. If you could get a move. You would be able to pull him through the trap. Do I? I've still got quite a big room here, so I don't want to. So, Brute, where are you going to move to? Brute, if you move that way, Scoundrel, you're able to move that way. So that seems okay. Tinkerer. Have you got any way to... Perfect, you could hook gun him at the end through the trap. That seems fine. Okay, I like that as a plan. Let's do it. Move 4, attack 4, target one enemy with all attacks. Okay. Thankfully he's going to target the Brute, but still, okay. He is moving, right? Yeah. So if I'm not careful, the Tinkerer... So should I change my plan? Because I could come up here and disarm. So, and save myself 12 damage. At the expense of the Tinkerer taking... But then I've still got to work out how to kill this guy. No, let's go with the original plan. It's just so much free damage. Ah, it might have a stun potion. I do. That's perfect. So let's move to here. Skip the rest of the movement. Stun powder. That's good. I need you to get over here to pick up the favourite. Good. Move 4 to here. Then we should be able to pull him through the trap. Oh, didn't even need the trap. Okay, hit it ×2. So I think everyone long rests, apart from the hatchet, to probably short rest so he can pick up the favourite. Or does he long rest and then be one turn behind? It's probably okay. Long rest. Long rest. Okay, that was easy. What do I want to lose? The pushing seems quite helpful at the moment. We'll lose grab and go. No. Yeah, we can lose grab and go because I still have a move 4. End the Brute's turn. Scoundrel. You can lose Duelist's Advance. Turn. Tinkerer. Ink Bomb, Contraption, Hook Gun. Let's lose Auto Turret. Tinkerer's turn. Long rest. We'll lose follow through. So how do we want to do this? So the brute having this seems okay. Hatchet, you're going to have to move down here anyway, so let's use... We'll use these two. Tinkerer. Ink Bomb is almost always nice. And I think having the Battle Bot is helpful as well. You want some extra movement. Your invisibility cloak is down. So should I get Smoke Bomb queued up? Yes, that's good. Then we can find a good place to hide you to dish out some damage. Do I want to heal myself? A 6. Yes, let's do that. I realise it's a burn card, but at least it makes sure we survive. Can I add the boots on afterwards? Let's do it safe first, just to be safe. So what does it look like? There's a chest. So these guys are moving 4 and attacking 3. So from here you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy can get to here. The living corpses are moving 3. So at this moment, the living corpses are able to get through the door and attack the Tinkerer, but only one of them can. So if I get there, I could push him back onto a big old trap. But then I leave myself open to being attacked by all the living corpses. I think we need to retreat back to here. Skip the movement. Skip the push. Skip the attack. Ah, thanks for the follow, Sigara. Receive some damage. I realise I'm a few minutes late on that one. I'm not used to seeing it pop up on the activity feed like that. With any luck, more of these guys will, yes, align themselves in this kind of area so I can throw some ink bombs at them. Yep. Oh, okay, he's gone through the door, but he stepped on a trap. Okay, that's not bad. Well, worse things could have happened. Okay, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Okay, let's think about what we want to do here. So the initial plan was to move in, become invisible, and then deal a big damage attack next turn. And then get out again. We can do that. But I wouldn't have any jump boots, so I may not be able to get back out the other side. So if I did this, it would be 6 damage. Then I could pull this guy through to set him up, or potentially pull this guy through to set him up next turn for Ghostly, the Visage one. Let's try that. I did 7 damage. So where should we put the ink bomb down? There's not going to be a better place to do it than... I want to move first. Undo. So let's move 2. I think we move here, and we put the ink bomb there. Is that right? Or do we not? At the moment, having them blocking the door is really helping with all of my ranged attacks. So just think of it. Because they can't move through me. They have to move through their guys and funnel through that way. So I realize having the Tinkerer poisoned here isn't perfect. But I think being able to do something like that is probably a fairly good... We hit a times 0. Not great. So, Brute, if you disarm this guy... You don't have any jump boots. We've had this problem before. And then spare dagger him. You flanking strike. Then next turn we'll use a stamina potion to get back smoke bomb so we can pull this guy through. We need to flanking strike early. So I've used the invisibility cloak and I've used up smoke bomb. Yeah, so I think I like the idea of killing that guy off. Having a move 5 isn't helpful. You could then move 2 and poison in there. That works. Tinkerer. I want you on double heal duty. Perfect. Hatchet. I need you to be able to move as far as you can. Move 3, perfect, and then... Air is up, fine. So that seems sensible. Then you can dish out some damage. Okay, let's go. So Living Bones are shielding. They're moving and suffering damage. So let's kill him off first. How far are they moving? They are moving 3. Do I want to let them into the room? Or do I not want to let them into the room? So, am I better off just moving forward 2 and poisoning this guy? I think I am. Except I want to do this one here to try and get back Visage with the inevitable. I can't use the pull anymore with that plan, so that's why I didn't bring that one back. So attack to disarm. Yes, please. And then attacking 2 again. Seems okay. -2 seems less than okay. At least we got our damage in before he put his shield up, which is a nice thing. Not sure if this counts as cheesing the game or not. I will state that they put themselves into this ridiculous position. I didn't move them here. So I think that counts as not cheesing. Definitely advantageous having them blocking the door for themselves rather than me blocking it. Because I can do the 3-on-1 rather than them doing the 3-on-1. Skip the push. I want to attack the guy. Should I attack this guy or the living corpse? Let's do this one. Yes, I like that. Didn't do too much damage because of the shield. I can push him back 1, but that doesn't get me anything. That's okay. I like them just standing there taking damage. That's good. Going to try using movable phalanx. We haven't used it before, but it might be helpful in this kind of situation where I basically just want to pound out some damage until we can work out the right way to separate them. Tinkerer. What would be really nice is to be able to get BattleBot in here. So Disintegration Beam, we haven't quite weakened everything enough for that to kick in, but maybe that should be our goal. If we can get 1 more health off of this guy and a bit more health off of that guy, we're setting ourselves up for Disintegration Beam next turn. So let's try that. Do we care about disarming him? Maybe we do. So maybe we just stun, maybe we stun shot. Has anyone got a good burn card that they'd like back? Fearsome Efficiency, 1, 2. So Fearsome Efficiency would allow us to kill that guy outright. So let's have the Tinkerer help the Hatchet get back Fearsome Efficiency for next turn. Repeat shot. Hatchet move 1 forward. And then 1, 2, 3. Then you can get that. That's perfect. Scoundrel. Open wound. Their enemies. Visage, nope. Might as well just do this. More damage. Okay. Attack 7, push 1. Glad we're not getting hit by that. Attack 1 target with all attacks. Need to be careful we don't accidentally kill it this turn. That's good. Tinkerer. Let him get back a card, please. Take back fearsome efficiency. Stun. So, he's going to die. The wound is going to take him out. But the living corpses are going earlier, so this is almost better than we could have hoped for. And hopefully some skeletons will fill in the hole for disintegration beam. Does it matter if the hatchet goes here or here? I suspect not. Let's just put him here. Just gives him a slightly straighter shot. Oh, we killed him. Okay. Wasn't quite what I expected. But never mind, I'm not going to complain. Gotta see if we can get over to the treasure chest. Seems worthwhile making the effort to. Wound's taking him out. That's annoying because the stun is now not taking effect, so I'm going to take the full damage. Okay, they've rolled a ×0. That's helpful. Cool. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're having a good New Year's Eve. We're going to try this first. We haven't used this yet, so we can see how good it is. Okay, how much health has he lost? 3. Okay, we can just do that. So this one seems fairly good. We'll just attack because we could push away if necessary, and then we can attack again for 2. Or should I just short rest this time so I pick up more cards? Because I could probably get an attack 4 on the bottom. Now let's give ourselves more ability to last. Poison. Disintegration beam isn't ripe yet. I have a disorienting flash if I want it, but I think a toxic bolt, bottom part of that card in particular, seems helpful. No, let's do it this way around. We'll disarm him. And the hatchet. Short rest for you. Okay. I want fearsome efficiency, and ideally something on the bottom that deals some damage. Yeah, seems fine. So the skeletons are going to heal themselves this turn, in addition to moving and attacking. Okay. So skip the movement, disarm. Put some poison on him. Poison on him? If I put the poison, how much damage is 6 plus 5? That's 11 damage. So he's going to be able to kill that guy instantly. Yeah, so let's just put the poison here. No idea how we would have done this if we hadn't managed to trap them in the doorway. There's loads of them. Attack. 3? Yep. Oh, I picked up a shield. By the looks of it. Okay, skip push. Now how is this going to work? Ah, so I can use movable phalanx like this. Nice. And another times naught. I think that's 7. If anyone, I'm not sure if anyone's been counting. I think I'm at 7 now. Or anyone else has been counting, I should say. That clearly can't be right for the maths. Across all of our characters, no, not a chance. We have definitely low-rolled the expectation. So let's... So the damage here carries through if we overkill it. So let's start by hitting it with this. Then we can overdo the damage onto the guy at the back. Almost perfect. Well, it's actually perfect, actually. Because if we'd killed him, we would have been in deep trouble. Do that. Because we wouldn't have had any carry-through damage. So do we want to kill the skeleton warrior? Probably not, because we have taken him out. So let's do this. We've disarmed him, I should say, not taken him out. Poison. Bit more poison. Okay, for short rest. Don't really want to lose that card. Didn't want to lose that card either, but never mind. Okay. So I think now we're down to normal monsters. Mostly. We want to... Let's get rid of him quickly. Or do we have the Tinkerer just take him out? Tinkerer can't quite take him out. I can't pull him in with enough to use a disintegration beam. Okay, so let's kill him early. Move over here and push something. Yes, I like the idea of move and a push. These go later so you can try and pick up a favourite. Good. Scoundrel, you need a short rest. Okay, fine. So we're probably going to be able to deal a fairly good amount of damage over to this guy. Brute is probably going to go up here and push for 3. He pushes for 3, right? Yeah. So we'll push that guy onto the trap. Tinkerer. Save that for next turn. A short rest here so I can try and get lost the battle bot. Okay. Battle bot was the card I wanted to play. And we'll do a move and a disarm along with the battle bot. You, where do I want you to do? Move 5 and smoke bomb towards the end. Okay, this looks fairly good. Okay, so these guys are moving. Ooh, so they're going to move into my gap that I've created. That's. I don't think that's exactly what I wanted, but we might not have a choice. Actually, it's probably okay. Because now that we are moving through the gap, oh, there's one more trap up here for us. Okay. So we're probably going to take some damage from this living corpse this turn, depending on exactly what we do. But we might not. Maybe it can't go all the way around that way. How far is it going to move? Move 3. Yeah, I actually think it can't get around. Okay, so the brute is nicely muddled, but we're set up for a fairly good whirlwind here if we wanted to. So if you moved here, if I move there, I won't be able to summon the battle bot because there won't be an empty square. You can't summon it anywhere where there's gold. I want to try and get Disintegration Beam back as well, because I think we're in a fairly good spot for that next turn. And I also like the animation where it shoots out like a Death Star ray thing. It's really cool. Do I want to pull anyone? We just move here. Do it with some poison. So 2 Death Star targets ready. Can we line up a third? Can't see that one. Skip, hold on, undo. So should I move here? Let's do that. I think we're on 8 now. Need one of those emojis of man banging head on desk. Maybe I can make a little YouTube short of all of the time zeros we've dealt in one go. Okay. I'm going to short rest here to bring back Whirlwind. Not because I necessarily think it's a really perfect play, but I think it's just going to be funny. We're basically surrounded. But it does mean we won't get to use the Death Star, but that's probably okay. Tinkerer. Can you just work your way over towards the chest, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Actually, we probably should play it a little bit safe and we should stun out the skeleton. Should we? Ah, no, we've got the stun hammer on the brute, right? Yeah, so we could whirlwind stun hammer. That's going to be cool. Let's move 4 and we'll do some healing. Scoundrel. You can visage something. Ideally the skeleton. Hatchet, short rest. Okay, that's okay. Right, we've got a choice of 2 cards. We're not in any danger of exhausting. So I want you to get around to here, ideally. So to make sure we kill off the skeleton. Oh, I've got to be adjacent to none of its allies. I always misread that card. Okay, get rid of that guy then. Tinkerer over here, please. Well, end Tinkerer's turn. Okay, see how this works. And another times 0. Can't make it up, so that puts us on 9 if I've counted correctly. Heal just to be safe. We're not dying, but we may as well, not be silly. So anyway, I can make use of this to deal some extra damage. I don't think so, right? Do that. Yeah, we could do it. Now we can do move 2. Move 1, move 1. We'll get some gold. Hatchet's exhausted, it's fine. We have the use movement as attack card in. For the brute. Tinkerer. Whatever. Do. As long as we get the... Do the loot 2 card on the Tinkerer, actually. Does loot 2 open a chest? It should do, right? Yeah. Loot 2 will be very good at this point. Do that at the end after we've killed everything. Cool, thanks for the follow, Popax1993. Hope you're having a good New Year's Eve. Has anyone got any good plans? I'm on the US East Coast, so it's probably 5, 6 o'clock here. I'm not sure I've got my clock visible. And I don't think we're planning on doing anything. Got a couple of kids to take care of, so they will keep me occupied for this evening. See how the loot 2 works. Woohoo! That's a nice loot. And it did get the chest. Stormblade. During your melee attack, take down air, add 2 to a single attack. That's quite nice because our hatchet can generate quite a lot of air. So maybe we can give the Stormblade to the Scoundrel to go with her Poison Blade. Oh, 20 gold in 1 loot. And I think that's scenario over. The undead are gone, but the smell remains. Fortunately, removing that isn't part of the job. You leave the tomb and head back to claim your reward. Hatchet did 55 damage. Tinkerer took 12 damage, did 13 healing, looted 7 gold piles, and looted a chest. Everyone killed 4 enemies, apart from the Tinkerer. 13 ability on the Hatchet. We used 8 items. We managed 1 of 3 of our quests. For the first time, the Scoundrel hasn't killed more than 5 monsters in a while. Didn't kill an undamaged monster with a single attack. That was probably going to be quite hard in this with the shields and the living corpses. And we didn't have a monster present on that turn that we were long rested at the end of room 1. So we've got the barbed axe, we've got the gold, and we got some XP. So where did I misread? No, okay, I'm not sure what happened there. When we started this, I was going for a chainmail helmet, and then by the time we got to the mission, it had flipped. Okay, we've got through 2 dungeons today. I'm gonna stop the stream here and go back and sort out some things for New Year. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope you have a good New Year's Eve and a good New Year's Day. We'll probably be back tomorrow, maybe slightly later than today, maybe slightly earlier, I'm not sure. Drop a follow or check us out on YouTube. The links are on the Twitch page. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.